out with my friends because I'm back in town. It was just me and Reese hanging out. And we hit up Krister and we were like, oh, Krister, you should hang out with us. And he's like, I can't tonight. Like, all my acapella friends are over and we're going to record something tomorrow. And so I'm with Reese and I'm like, we should just go do something to mess with them. And so I said, what if we go and we take your canoe, we go over to Krister's house, launch a sort of water assault, do something tiny to mess with them. All 6 of us got in this car and we drove over to Krister's house. We untie the canoe from the roof of the car. We all 6 of us lift it up on our shoulders, run around the front of his house, go around to the far side of the lake, and we just paddle through the darkness. You know, nobody can see us. It's just us in our masks, and we're just watching them on the shore. They're all gathered around a campfire singing Kumbaya, and we're just watching them probably 100 feet away, floating silently through the darkness. So I send them off in their boat. We forge our way through the darkness all the way around it until we get to the far shore. And we see the 3 guys coming in with the boats, but they're like very excited. They're clearly very excited. They're like bursting to like say something. And they're getting close to the shore. And I'm like, what? Like, what is it? What is it, guys? And when they finally get close enough that they can whisper, they're like, we got a fish. How did you catch a fish? And I look down and right in the front of the boat, right between my friend's legs, a fish about this big and flat has jumped into the boat and committed suicide between my friend's legs. God just sent us a fish, you know? So we were like, well, we can't pass this up. We have to use this. We have to incorporate this some way into whatever it is we're about to do. And so I moved to a vantage point on one of the edges of the lake so that I'd be able to see the pavilion and the island and my guys and the whole thing unfold so that I'd be able to watch all of this happening. And then I noticed back up at the pavilion, some of the acapella guys are making their way down toward the shore and they're getting in the canoe, just like talking, completely casual. They don't see anything. They don't notice anything. So it's just my team, like fucking SEAL Team 6 in the darkness, and this other team that's now landing onto the shore of this island, and they're shining lights and they're getting off the boat. And apparently what had happened was that while they were on the boat and they were sitting there waiting for me to get to my vantage point, the other guys on the boat had said to the guy in the front of the boat, what if you were also naked? And I look down and I can see a person wearing nothing except for a George Washington mask. He runs over and he throws the fish at them and all hell breaks loose. And then back at the shore, all the acapella guys become very much aware that something is going on. Everything lights up. All the acapella guys on the shore have flashlights. They all have fucking headlamps. And I see my 3 friends on the boat and they're paddling away from the shore. And one of my friends in the canoe yells, "This island's inhabited!" And they're paddling away. And now my friend, he's stranded on this island with the acapella guys because originally he was supposed to run back to the car, but now he's on an island. And so he jumps into the water. So I turn on my flashlight and I shine it around until somebody notices this flashlight that I'm holding, until I hear someone say like, "There's another light over there." I shake it around all over the place and then throw it. And then I run to go get my friend out of the water. And so I go over, I pull him out of the water, and we start running up the hill on the far side of the lake to try to get back to the road. And there's not just one canoe after them with lights. There's another paddle boat that is now launched from the shore that is also chasing after these guys. We get back to the car. Car's locked. My friend's not there. I'm standing there with my naked other friend. We're just waiting. We can't get into the car. There's nothing to really do. I don't have his clothes. I can't really do much for him at this point. And then all 4 of my friends come walking out of the tree line like nothing happened. They weren't even running, actually. They were like just like walking casually. I'm like, are you not being pursued by a bunch of angry acapella boys? I still, to this day, I cannot envision how they got away. At the time we launched this attack, Krister wasn't there. He had gone back to the house. This was all of his acapella friends, but Krister only heard about this afterwards. He had gone back up to his house to like use the bathroom or grab something, and then came back outside when everything was going crazy. And I actually went back the next day with the masks when I knew he was out, and I planted the masks in their sleeping bags just to freak him out more. They thought it was like older acapella kids who were there to mess with them or something. He didn't figure out that it was us. They had no idea who did it until a week later when I told him it was us.